Welcome to Audiovisual Education of the Master's Program in Library and Information Science. We are now going to have a session on Universal Decimal Classification Practice. This is forming part of your Course 2, Information Processing and Retrieval Practice. The Universal Decimal Classification is shortly known as UDC. This is a new scheme you are going to study. In the bachelor's program, you have studied about the Dewey Decimal Classification. In fact, this is a developed version of Dewey Decimal Classification. Let me explain in brief about the genesis of this Universal Decimal Classification. In the year 1895, there was an international conference organized. A theme of the conference was International Conference on Bibliography. During that conference, they have made a decision to compile a world bibliography of all the published literature. The work was entrusted to Paul Auddeyt and Henry Lafontaine, the two Belgians. They have started compiling the bibliographical entries of the world publications. For the organization of the entries, they were in need of a classification scheme. In those days, the Dewey Decimal Classification was the only popular library classification scheme. As far as the basic divisions are concerned, they were happy. They want to make some changes for better use in their international bibliography. So at the time, they approached Melville Dewey to provide permission to make use of the basic summaries of Dewey Decimal Classification for use in their proposed international bibliography. The system was evolved from Dewey Decimal Classification. Whenever you find time, go through the note on DDC and UDC for better understanding of the system. After that, you will find the general introduction. There is a heading, History and Availability, and read the note there. Here they have explained about the genesis of the scheme, which also I have mentioned. After that, you will find the example of subdivisions of main tables, that is, the entire universe of knowledge were grouped into 10 divisions, the same like Dewey Decimal Classification. In DDC also, Melville Dewey, he grouped all the subjects broadly into 10 divisions, which he called as the first summary or the 10 main classes. After that, each one of the numbers are further expanded. So this was in such a way the DDC was evolved. In the same manner, UDC also, the entire divisions are one and the same. The first 10 main classes are simply borrowed from Dewey Decimal Classification. See that the first column 0 to 9. That is general bibliography, 1 for philosophy, 2 for religion, 3 for social sciences, 4 for languages, 5 science, 6 technology, 7 arts, 8 literature, and 9 geography and history. And after that, here you see, for our understanding how the schedules are evolved, they have, see the example 6, applied science, medicine and technology. See the second column, how the number 6 is further expanded, that is 60269. That is 60 general considerations, inventions, it goes up to 69 building industry. Here also, see the number 62, engineering sciences. See the next column, that is 6202 629. That is, the number 62 is further expanded to 6202 629. Here you see the number 621, mechanical and electrical engineering, which is further expanded to 621.0 to 621.9. So this is in such a way the schedules of UDC were derived. And then you will see the tables of auxiliaries in page number 10. Here there are several tables, that is addition and extension sign. One by one, let me introduce first, and later on we are going to see in detail. Then relation sign. In page number 11, you will find the common auxiliaries of language. Again in the same page, common auxiliaries of form. In page number 12, you will find the common auxiliaries of place. In page number 21, you will find the common auxiliaries of race and nationality. Page number 22, common auxiliaries of time, followed by alphabetical and numerical subdivision. then common auxiliaries of point of view. And finally, you will see the special auxiliary subdivisions in page number 25. So this is as far as the first part of UDC. It starts from the introduction as well as several auxiliaries which we have seen one by one. And from page number 27, you will find the schedule part of UDC. It starts from the class number 0, generalities. Here you can get the class number for all the subjects from page number 27 to page number 145. All are schedule of classes. Here you can get the class number for all the subjects. This is known as schedule part of UDC. So first part is introduction and auxiliaries. Second part is schedules. The remaining one part is known as alphabetical index. It starts from page number 147 and it goes up to page number 253. From page number 147 to page number 253, it is known as alphabetical part of UDC. So there are three parts of UDC we have seen now. Part 1 introduction and tables, part 2 schedules, and part 3 alphabetical index. Whereas in DDC, you find all the three in different volumes. In the 19th edition of Dewey Decimal Classification, you have studied during your bachelor's study. The Dewey Decimal Classification was made up of 3 volumes. Volume 1 is introduction and tables, volume 2 schedules, and volume 3 was relative index. Here all the 3 in one handy volume because this is an abridged edition. You may have a question. So how can we manage with this abridged edition with all the current developments? Because due to information explosion and vigorous research, the subjects are growing very fast. Many new subjects are emerging. Here, for your question, you are right, but after having a thorough understanding and use of this abridged edition, you will not find any problem in using the latest edition of classification. The philosophy, the fundamental principles are one and the same. Only thing is you will find numbers in detail for all the latest developments in the recent edition. With that, let us now move to the practical aspect of the universal decimal classification. Always we have to start our classification work through the index. Being a library professional, we have to classify books on all the subjects which we don't know. Hardly 1 or 2 subjects, that too a very little we know. But after becoming a library staff, we have to classify books on all the subjects starting from philosophy to the latest computer science, biotechnology, everything. So how can it possible without knowing the subject? So it is possible with the help of this index. The index is alphabetically arranged. You can use the index as if you use a dictionary, because we are all much familiar with the arrangement of entries in a dictionary. In the same manner, you can use the alphabetical index, which is very simple. All the entries are arranged letter by letter alphabetically. And go to page number 10, there you will find the tables of auxiliaries. The first auxiliary is addition and extension sign, which is known as addition and extension auxiliary. The symbol, you all call it as plus, UDC call it as addition. And read the necessary note given there. Everywhere under each auxiliary, for our better understanding, the universal decimal system itself provided the necessary explanation of what for the auxiliary is made, how to make use of the auxiliary with the illustrative examples. Here you see page number 10 under addition auxiliary, read the first paragraph. The addition sign may be used to connect 2 or more non-consecutive UDC numbers. The addition auxiliary we have to use to add 2 or more non-consecutive, here means non-continuous UDC numbers. There are subjects like agriculture and biotechnology, physics and chemistry. Due to various research activities, now interdisciplinary and multidisciplinary research is very popular. In these situations, books of this kind are arising. So how to classify such books? For that purpose, they have provided this addition auxiliary. The purpose is to add 2 or more non-continuous UDC numbers. it can be class number, or it can be even an auxiliary number. Wherever we have to add 2, 3 or more different UDC numbers, we have to make use of this addition auxiliary. First of all, let us see the workload example given there itself. Mining and metallurgy. This is the example workload there under the addition auxiliary. The number is 622 addition 669. Here 622 stands for mining, 669 stands for metallurgy. First go to the index, locate the term mining, there you will find the number 622. Then again locate the term metallurgy in the index, there you will find 669 stands for metallurgy. And it is not enough. Every time a number taken from the index, you have to verify. Never assign number directly from the index. Index is not for instant classification. This you have to make it very clear and never do it. Always any number taken from the index, you have to verify. If it is a class number, in the schedule part. If it is an auxiliary number, in the concern auxiliary. So now you verify both the numbers taken from the index, that is 622 and 669. Then in the schedule you will find 622 stands for mining, 669 stands for metallurgy. The schedule is organized numerically. Index is organized alphabetically. So just like from 0, 1, 2, 3 like that, you have to get the number, appropriate numbers. So 622 addition 669. This is the number for mining and metallurgy. Now we have classified a book by using universal decimal classification. The another example they have given is zoology and animal breeding. 59 addition 636. Likewise, let me give you some titles for your classification right now. That is chemistry and biology, religion and science, botany and agriculture, economics and management. Try on yourselves. First go to the index, locate the term and then verify the number in the schedule part. If both are one and the same, your number is right. So this is in such a way you have to try these titles. Yes. So what's the number now you have given? Chemistry and biology. Chemistry, yes, the number 54, what you have done is right. And biology 574. So did you verify the numbers in the schedule? Yes, that's good. So as soon as you get a number from the index, always you have to verify it. So your number 54 for biology, chemistry and 574 for biology, both are right. So the ultimate class number is 54 addition 574. The next title, religion and science. Religion, the class number is 2, science the class number is 5. So 2 addition 5. You are right. The number is right. The next number, chemistry and chemical technology. Chemistry is 54, chemical technology is 66. So 54 addition 66. So fantastic. Your numbers are right. Then botany and agriculture. 58 botany, 63 agriculture. So 58 addition 63. That number is also right. Then economics and management. 33 is economics, 65 is management. 33 addition 65. So all the numbers you have just classified are perfectly all right. So this is in such a way we have to use the addition auxiliary. So wherever we have to add 2 or more UDC numbers, non-continuous UDC numbers, we have to use the addition in between. That's all. And now let us move on to the next auxiliary, that is extension sign. So you go to the next part of the instruction, extension sign, page number 10. See the second half, third paragraph. The stroke sign, meaning from to, is used to join the first and last of a series of consecutive UDC numbers. Extension auxiliary we have to use whenever we are adding continuous UDC numbers. Just we have seen addition, that is non-continuous UDC numbers. Here the extension auxiliary we have to use whenever we have to add consecutive, they say that means continuous UDC numbers. From one number to another number without any gap or break in between means the first number, extension, the last number. There are some illustrative examples in the auxiliary itself. Systematic zoology, the number is 592 extension 599. Then civil engineering 624 extension 628. That means 624 addition 625 addition 626 addition 627 addition 628. To reduce the length of the class number, this system is suggested. So the first number extension, the last number. This is in the case of continuous UDC numbers. And let us classify some worked out examples. The title is Language Semantics and Morphology. Find out number for language semantics through the index. The number is 415.4. Then morphology, the number is 415.5. So see the numbers. First number is 415.4 stands for semantics. The next number 415.5 stands for morphology. That is continuous number 415.4. The next number 415.5. This is known as consecutive UDC numbers. In such a case, in between we have to use the extension auxiliary. The ultimate class number shall be 415.4 extension 0.5. Here you need not repeat the 415 again because it is common to both the class number. As far as the quality of notation, brevity is the best one. We should not unnecessarily lengthen a class number. Meaningful numbers we can give. Unnecessarily we should not lengthen a class number. So in order to minimize the size of the class number, this method is suggested. Normally you may think that 415.4 extension 415.5. Here the another 415 is mere repetition. That can be avoided like this. 415.4 extension 0.5. Here you should not ignore the point. Otherwise it will go to another main class, namely science. 5 is science. You know the basic divisions of UDC. 0 for generalia, 1 for philosophy, that is 2 for religion, 3 for social science, 4 for language and 5 for science. Always you have to keep in mind the basic summaries of the classification system. The number is 415.4 extension 0.5. The next title, semantics, morphology and syntax. The number is, already we have number for semantics and morphology. Syntax number is 415.6, which you just got from the schedule. So the number will be 415.4 extension 0.6. So that means from the first number and the n number. So the number for each one, the number is 415.4 for semantics, 415.5 for morphology, 415.6 for syntax. So in practice the ultimate class number shall be 415.4 extension 0.6. So this is in such a way we have to use the extension auxiliary. Even we can go for some more examples. Electricity and magnetism. Electricity, the number is 537. Magnetism, the number is 538. So the next number, this is known as consecutive class number. So 537 extension 538. That's the ultimate class number. Let us go on to the next auxiliary, relation sign. The same page, page number 10, you will find the relation auxiliary. Colon we say, but the UDC they call it as relation. Read the instruction there. The colon sign, most important of the connecting symbols, is used generally to link two or more UDC numbers denoting related concepts of approximately equal value. The relation auxiliary and addition auxiliary seems to be purposefully one and the same. We have seen addition meant for adding two or more non-continuous UDC numbers. Here the relation sign also they say this auxiliary also we can use to add two or more non-continuous UDC numbers which are approximately equal. That is an addition here. In a book, if both the subjects are given equal treatment, we have to give the relation auxiliary. In that circumstances, we have to provide the relation auxiliary. In addition to that, in UDC, this is the only auxiliary to exhibit the various relationship among subjects. In colon classification, you have studied about a number of relationship among subjects. You say general relation, bias relation, tool relation, comparison. For all such things, the only auxiliary in UDC is the relation auxiliary. So relation auxiliary, the purpose wise similar to addition auxiliary. whereas in other sense it is different. That is, if both the subjects are equally treated in a book, we have to use the relation auxiliary. In addition to that, to exhibit the various relationship among subjects, we have to use the relation auxiliary. Now let us see the worked out examples provided under this auxiliary. Ethics and morals in art. See, 1-7 is ethics, art is 7. So 1-7 relation 7. The next title they have worked out, statistics applied to agriculture. 3-1 statistics, 6-3 is agriculture. So 3-1 relation 6-3. And now come to our title. Let me give you some titles and try to classify. Statistics for library. Now try. Statistics, already we have the number 3-1. Libraries, go to index, the number you will find there 0-2. Yes, you are right. Then verify the number in the schedule part. 0-2 stands for libraries and librarianship. Fine, that's right. So the ultimate number will be 3-1 relation 0-2. Statistics apply to library and information science. This is in such a way we have to use the relation auxiliary. The next title, influence of climatology on geophysics. Try to work out this title, influence of climatology on geophysics. So in this title there are 3 things we have to classify. 1, influence, climatology, geophysics. Climatology, try, that is the number is 550.3. Then geophysics 551.5. So both the numbers we got. Whether we have to classify the influence here? No, because the influence is here known as a relationship. Influence relation, that is covered by the relation auxiliary. The resultant class number will be 550.3 relation 551.5. So this is in such a way we have to use the relation auxiliary. Am I making myself clear? So we have seen addition, extension and relation. Addition we have to use to add 2 or more non-continuous UDC numbers. Just a mere addition of 2 or 3 subjects means we have to use addition auxiliary without any relationship in between. Then extension we have to use to add continuous UDC numbers. In the case of continuous classes, we have to use the extension auxiliary. First number, then put extension, the n number, the last number. That is the purpose of extension auxiliary. Relation auxiliary, this is to add 2 or more subjects which are approximately equal. In addition to that, to exhibit the various relationships among subjects, we have to use this auxiliary.